Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of the Sandman. This is episode 3. It is called Dream a Little Dream of Me. Last episode was a fun one. We had Dream kind of starting his journey to getting his stuff back by summoning the Fates and finding out kind of what happened to them. And it really kind of set up the journey of what he's going to be going through this season, I believe. Unfortunately, to do that, he had to sacrifice the gargoyle Gregory, and it was a bummer. But we also met Cain and Abel and got a new little baby gargoyle for them, so that's fun. The log line for this one says he's going to be hunting the sand, so I'm excited to figure out what happens. So before we jump into it, if you end up enjoying my reaction, leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, or you want next episode's reaction slightly early, consider checking out my Patreon. That is linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's jump into episode 3 of The Sandman. Dream my little dream. That's from that song, right? I forgot who the lady that sings it is, but it's featured in an episode of The Boys, heavily featured in Stranger Things Season 4. Ew, is that Johanna Constantine? Or Constantine? However they choose to pronounce it in this episode. Okay, so some spooky juju's going down. Obviously. She is too attractive.
Joanna!
Joanna!
Astra! I came as soon as I got your
Astra,
text.
that kid dies.
What is it? What's happened?
We have to go. We have
Right?
to get out of here now.
We will. Tell me what's happened.
I'm pretty sure Astra dies. That's a big plot point in Legends of Tomorrow. Is Constantine trying to save or retrieve the soul of Astra from hell.
Oi, Logue!
Satanic rituals.
Summoning demons for fun.
Yeah.
Who's we? Where are the others?
Must still be inside.
Inside the club. Someone has to clean up your shit.
Dang, this is an interesting side of her.
I'm coming with you.
I usually just see her happy and fun in Doctor Who. Sort of spooky juju is gonna happen. Whoa. Holy cow. She didn't even have any bags. Constantine is the way they're going with it in this show.
He's coming, isn't he? Who? Yeah, well, you know.
The Sandman,
Orpheus.
King of Dreams.
You know the Sandman. He's back.
He's back!
The Sandman.
He's back, Harry!
He's a fairy story, isn't he?
He's no
The way she said that, it's just
He's back and he wants his sand.
the end of Goblet of Fire. He's back! Voldemort's back!
I know.
Oh,
I'm
man.
280 years old. And I
Oh, that's
know.
a long time, lady. Why are you so old?
Constantine.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Have we met?
We have business, you and I.
Does she have memory loss?
Can't keep God waiting.
Or did he maybe look different?
Who is she?
Does it matter? If I double your fee? Triple it?
Dang, triple to just not say who it is? Ooh.
Is it the princess?
She showed up here about an hour ago demanding that I marry them before the palace find out.
Oh.
Is she marrying?
Kevin Brody?
Kevin Brody, the footballer. He's rubbish.
Fit though.
Fit though.
I can't just barge in there spouting Latin at her.
You could.
She hasn't been restrained, or is that why she sounds like that?
She sounds like that because she's been possessed by a fucking demon.
Oi.
Can we at least drug her first?
Watch your profanity.
They love that shit.
Any other ideas?
More than the British royalty love that. Some kinky
Take your top off.
mofos out here. Oh, Goober.
Do you, Kevin, take...
Ow, yeah,
Oi.
yeah,
Oi.
I do.
Ease up there, Tonto.
Da locum darissime.
Da locum impiissime.
Da locum Sorry, I've been fasting.
Is he the one that's got the demon?
Da locum Christo.
Da locum Christo. Sorry, can we...
Vanihilium venisti de operibus tuis.
You're going to be sick, Kevin. You're going to be sick during our wedding.
Oh, yo, Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin, you absolute hooligan. Oh, this is the shot from the trailer where it like rips him open. Hey, professional footballer. Oh my god. Oh, gross.
You're right about the demon, wrong about the host.
Fucking hell.
Get her.
Fucking hell.
Come on. Visita.
Bro, I would be
Quasumus dom
screaming if I was that chick.
omnis.
You talk too much.
Tell me your name and I'll stop.
And why would I do that when there are far more enjoyable ways to make you stop?
His name is Agalaeus.
Oi, what's up, Agalaeus?
I'm flattered you remember me, Lord Morpheus, after all your time away.
Lord Morpheus.
Though I confess I almost didn't recognize you without your helm. I wonder where your helm could be.
It's in hell.
Agalaeus.
Wait! Fine, fine. I'll tell you where your helm is. Just don't send me back.
Too late.
Emergentium Agalaeus.
I command you!
Visita Quasumus Domine.
Dream of the Endless command you!
Run along and fuck off back to hell.
I like the demon's like, dude, he told you. He told you to stop. And she's like, he is not in charge of me.
You're the only one who knows where it is. He is coming, John.
Okay.
Been saying that for years.
So he hid it somewhere, probably.
My father didn't die when I was a baby, did he? My father was Roderick Burgess.
Yeah, but he still
was a cunt.
he still died
who
like
wanted me to
when he
abort
was young. Oi!
I said the Sandman, and I meant the bleeding Sandman. It's good to have you back, my lord.
My lord.
I've known your family for centuries.
I'll let you know there's not one of us who can be trusted.
I can trust you. Just by the look on your stinking face. I trust you with my life. You guys should kiss.
We must go.
Do
How
it.
does this approach generally work for you?
Do it.
You just turn up and order people about?
Yes.
Mwah. Come on.
Alright.
Do it.
I hope you find your son
Good.
first thing tomorrow. And I work alone. Don't want you and your little friend follow me all over London.
Little friend. Oi, what's up, buddy?
My gran said Dreamer is at a raven.
Not anymore.
Is this the one played by Patton Oswalt?
It's, Matthew, sir.
It is Patton Oswalt.
Matthew.
Matthew. It's an eyeball of a dragon.
It's what's kept me alive all these years. But it won't do the same for you.
Why?
But maybe we shouldn't give away a jewel that makes dreams come true when we could use it to dream of a world without the Sandman.
I don't know if he's probably impervious. I That's his stuff. Can't just use it against him.
A couple hours ago, I apparently died in my sleep, and now I'm a bird. I used to have thumbs. Now I have these things.
Is that what happens? Someone dies in their sleep, they become a raven for the Sandman? And clap. She only dreams of this club. That little girl's gonna walk into this room and get sucked into this portal. Astra, you stupid. Yeah, Astra, oh, it's the boys. It's the boys. Ruben! Oh, that little girl got A-trained by a demon. Okay, well, if we're being honest, that girl deserved it. She should not have ran in there.
No wonder you do not sleep.
Maybe I don't deserve to.
But I could make it go away.
No.
Only if I help you find your sand.
She doesn't want it to go away.
Though finding anything in this place may require more magic than even you can muster.
Got her. Got her. He just called you a slob. Get roasted.
Why do humans love objects so much?
Well, they do come in handy sometimes.
Sometimes. Sentimental value.
It was stolen by another magic user called Burgess.
We're not Roderick Burgess.
Yo, that one. Demon King?
Said he had the devil locked up in his basement. How the fuck did you...
He was the devil locked in the basement.
Is this you?
Why? Do I look that different?
Yeah.
Younger?
No.
Happier.
Happy.
Oh, I'm a genius.
I told you I fixed it. The only reason those people got hurt the last time was...
People didn't get hurt, John. People died. You killed them.
They were trying to take it from me. I was defending myself.
Okay, so you a little bit crazy. No, don't give him that.
What are you doing?
I should have done long ago.
Don't. No.
My son.
You gonna turn to dust?
I'm staying at her place for a few months. She interpreted that as us living together, which we weren't, so...
Oh,
no,
okay,
just
so
went on
you're
a job
afraid
and
of connection
never
because
went
you
back.
think that you're gonna lose another person like you lost the kid. Got it. Bang bang. Oi. Hello. She's happy to see ya.
Hi.
Nah, kiss.
Do you want to come in and apologise properly?
With your tongue in her mouth?
Whatever they're doing up there, they're not thinking about you.
They're currently scissoring. Sorry. Oh, I was almost right. I was 2 steps behind.
So followed into the bedroom?
2 steps ahead, sorry.
But they all told me to just get over you. Because you're selfish, ruthless, coward,
Wait, why is your tears like black? What's going on?
who ruins everything she touches.
Right.
Constantine.
Rach put you in a sleeping spell.
It was the sound.
Where's Rachel?
She's gone. She was never here. She's dead. It killed her.
Rachel?
It put her in an endless dream.
Rach? Joe?
She's old as hell.
Is that you?
Is she? Ooh.
It was not meant for humans.
No.
It's like a hyper addictive drug.
We can
Going
go.
through immediate withdrawals.
What is wrong with you?
He has no
You want your sand back so that you can
connection
save all
to
of humanity.
humanity.
Well, here she is.
But we're all just Roderick Burgess to you.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
You should never have left. You came back
Dang. She's definitely gonna die, right? They can't really save her, I don't think. What's he... What's he doing? Is she pretty? Dang. She looks way better when she's not a skeleton lady. Just a nice final memory.
This kept me alive for 116 years so far.
That's a lot.
I'm sorry I was such a shit mom.
Ooh, dang, it is pretty fast acting.
No, Mother. Take it back.
It's too late now, love.
No.
Is it? Ugh, she turning, she's a little skeleton lady now.
I need you to step away from her. Okay? I will shoot.
We'll only be hurting
Probably
yourself.
ricochet back. He's got the amulet of protection. Ugh. That was gross.
Free! Hold it right there! Don't move!
Well, more weird peeling back of their bodies. Oh my god. That's so gross.
She died in peace. In her sleep.
Now she can become a raven.
They're not all like me and Roderick Burgess.
You're not Roderick Burgess.
Yeah, you cared about helping her in the end. Roderick Burgess just cared about himself. Matthew! We're having a moment, Matthew.
Look after him, Matthew. He needs it.
Can she understand the raven?
Constantine!
I will call upon you again.
Anymore. I'm going in search of my helm, and you are going to the dreaming.
Or, hear me out, you could take me with you.
Alternatively, I'm gonna ignore what you just said.
Where I am going, I may have need of you.
Yeah? Where are we going?
To hell. We're going to hell.
Hell.
In favor of hell going.
The teleportation has already started.
If you're listening, so fuck it. Let's go to hell.
Oh no, they're already there. Okay. All right, solid episode. I liked that episode more than the last one. I feel like this is, you know, we're seeing the growth already in terms of like who Dream is as a person, albeit in endless ethereal person or whatever. Like as much of a person as he can be, we're seeing some growth already, which is nice. But like I said, the main thing he's going after is sand in this one, and it is an eventful episode. Let's talk about little Johnny Boy and his mom first. So, you know, they're picking up their conversation from last time, and she's like, bro, we need to give that ruby back to him, but because I'm a bad mom, I'm gonna give you my amulet of protection. She instantly turns to like dust, pretty much, like the old lady. And he just casually walks out of this prison as everyone tries to shoot him and turns into like pink mist, essentially. And he's just casually walking out. Now he's got to go find that ruby, but because he's a little crazy and he is in there because he killed people, I'm guessing he's not going to just like live a peaceful life, right? Like he's gonna find that ruby, and he's gonna be like, he's probably gonna be like, dude, why should I give up this power, right? Like he's like, why don't we just dream of a spot that doesn't have Morpheus in it? Like, works for me. So I'm guessing he will not go quietly into that good night, if you know what I mean. But the actor, he does such a good job of giving off this energy that's like vulnerable, but also like on the precipice of like he could do something unhinged, like, if that makes sense. Like he is almost childlike in its mental maturity. Like he's not a fully attuned person. Like there's a piece missing in there somewhere, part of which obviously got him stuck in this prison due to his actions. You know, who knows? But he could be a dangerous presence going forward. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. But other than that, we're introduced to Johanna Constantine in this episode, played by the ever beautiful Jenna Coleman. Like, oh, baby girl, oh, you so fine. I've been in love with this lady ever since I saw her in Doctor Who. She was the second companion of Matt Smith's Doctor, and she's friggin' wonderful. Some of her moments towards the end of her run, wasn't the best fan of the storylines, but just there were some moments with Clara Oswald were just so killer. Oh, just dynamite. The moment when she finds out how long the Doctor has been fighting to save her, and she's just looking at him, she's like, 4.5 billion years. Oh, so good, so good. Oh, you know, man, it just makes me want to watch Doctor Who again. It's so free. Side rant, if you enjoyed this actress at all, you need to watch Doctor Who. Also, because Doctor Who is just an incredibly satisfying journey. It will take you on such a roller coaster of emotions. There's like 6 seasons at least before you get to her, but you know, it's worth it. Baby Goyle, so good. But she does a great job in this as well, playing Johanna Constantine, I believe the ancestor of John Constantine. Dream says that he has had a relationship with the family for quite a while, which makes sense. You know, he would probably keep in touch with the occult leaders, you know, especially the Constantines, who tend to get down and dirty. You know, they're not afraid to wade into the muck. But her introduction was a lot of fun with the exorcism, with the footballer and the princess. But that demon just like rips itself out of that guy. And, you know, rip to him, now his football team has an extra spot on the roster open, right? Like some rookie is going to get some extra playing time, and that's prime. Depending on how good he is, his team might suffer in the standings. They did say he was rubbish, so maybe he was already on the bench. I forgot what name he said. It started with an A. But he gets sent down to Hale. Just the moment where Dream's like, stop, I need him. And the demon turns and is like, he said stop. Like, she's like, bro, he is not in charge of me. F off. Sends him back to Hell. And he recruits her to help get his sand back. They had some intense chemistry. Not gonna lie, I would not mind if he were to ever have a romantic interest in this show. Would not mind if it was her. You know, I doubt that he would have a romantic interest given the nature of his existence, like the type of being that he is. But you know, if there were to be a romantic interest, I would like it to be her. I think it would work well. But she realizes that the sand is at her ex's spot, and they gotta go to the ex's spot. Meanwhile, she's like suffering from these nightmares of when the little kid Astra died. Now, I knew that this kid would die going into it because I watched Legends of Tomorrow, and in Legends of Tomorrow, a big plot point with the character of Johanna Constantine is the death of Astra and like him going to hell to save her soul and all that jazz. So like as soon as they introduced this little kid and they're like, it's Astra, I was like, oh, that kid's gonna die. So please don't accuse me of watching this episode already, because that's like the most annoying thing. It's when people come in the comments and they're like, it's clear you're pretending, you've obviously seen this already. Like, no, why would I waste my time like that, bro? I would just film myself the first time. Okay. But yes, they go, and she thinks she has this like nice, beautiful reuniting with her ex, right? Like this sweet interaction where she's like, I effed up, I got a lot of stuff to apologize for, and they're kissing and they're gonna go into the bedroom and it's gonna be some naughty times, and they're just having this sweet moment, and then you realize that it's not real, and the sand is kind of an entity almost on its own. It's like the One Ring in Lord of the Rings, or like a Horcrux in Harry Potter, where like just having it in your possession is having this like intense detrimental effect on you, and it's almost like a drug and you don't realize it, right? Like it's only been 6 months since she's been gone, and the sand has already like completely claimed her and like drained her of her life. Well, maybe it didn't drain her of her life, but maybe she just like hasn't been eating and the only reason, like, she's just been stuck in a dream, and the only reason she's alive is because of the power within the sand. And she just looks like a skeleton. And we have the key moment, I believe, in his changing is when Joanna is like, what's the point of you? Like, if your goal, like what he's been saying this whole time, like he's like, he wants to save the dreaming, and if he keeps bringing up, he's like, oh, if I don't save the dreaming, humanity dies. And it's like, bro, humanity is right in front of you. Like, you can't be spouting off about like saving the greater good amount of people when there is a individual right in front of you. And it's not like it's a trade-off, right? Like in situations where it's like, oh, you either save this individual or you save the greater, right? Like those are situations where you can like take a step back and think like, okay, which option do I choose? Like, which has more value, the individual or the greater good, right? This is not that. This is a situation of like like, you can save, like, you're not taking anything away from your mission to save all of humanity by being human in this moment. Like, you have the opportunity to do something good for this person, whether to save them or just to make their death a little less haunting and painful, right? Like, she's gonna die. I think at that point they kind of establish she's gonna die. Joanna says her goodbyes, apologizes, kind of gets that off of her conscience, in a sense. You know, she still has that, you know, has to wrestle with the fact that, like, the sand is only there because of her. Like, it's another person that she got close to and died because she got close to them. And it's rough. She says her goodbyes and she's done, and then Dream provides her with a peaceful memory that she can dream of while she crosses over. She died in her sleep, I believe he said, so, like, theoretically, could she become a raven and, you know, go on journeys with him, you know, little fun times? Who knows? Probably not. I think her role is kind of done, and her role was kind of to cause a shift in mentality, almost, in how he views humanity on an individual level and on a large scale level, right? Like, not all humans are Burgess keeping him locked away. Like, there is good in humanity that is worth saving, not just on a grand scale, not just so that his power remains intact, but because there is inherent value in the individual. And I think him coming to grasps with that a little bit in this episode was really nice. I liked it a lot. And now the next step is to venture into hell, where I imagine we will meet Gwendolyn Christie playing Lucifer, which I'm very excited for. I think she's a great actress, so I'm very pumped. But yeah, I think those are all my thoughts on this episode. It's super late and I have to go to bed. It's 2:30 in the morning. Granted, it is a Friday, technically now Saturday, so I can stay up a little later. I don't have a bedtime. I'm an adult. Oh man. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me know what you thought of the episode down in the comments below. Are you enjoying this show? I think generally most people are pretty on board with the show at this point. I'm watching this on a Saturday morning, technically, and I think yesterday Netflix was like, hey, surprise, more Sandman. And they released like a bonus episode or something. So that's pretty fun. It's got another Legends of Tomorrow actor in it, with Burville. What's his first name? Reddy Burville. Frick. He also was in Doctor Who. He played Rory. And the one chick from Shadow and Bone, she plays the ninja lady. I guess she's in it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I can't wait till I get to there in 7 months. At the rate that I watch these shows, it's gonna take 1.5 years for me to get to episode 11, but it's okay. So again, for the 3rd time, let me know what you thought of the episode. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description below. That would mean the world to me as well. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.